I still got papers here that are in the way. All this stuff. Oh, just set that there. See, I had to clear a space before I could sit down and chat with you guys. Welcome back, friends. Today we're going to be talking about our carbon fiber pole series, the travel pole, pole series 2, and the pole series 3. Everything we do here at Nodal Ninja is all about quality, and it's all about giving you, the photographer, more options. From 19 inches of height all the way up to 30 foot in the air, we're going to be talking about our carbon fiber lightweight poles today. First order of business that we're going to be talking about today is the travel pole. Let's unbox it. Let's get it out of the box. This is what you guys get when you order yours in the mail. Nice. Cool little handy traveling pouch, right? Super cool bag. I always love getting cool stuff in the mail. Here they are. Extra parts and pieces in case you need it. This is the travel pole. Dude, it starts out at 19 inches. Can be used as a monopod. Can be used to give you extra elevation while you're out in the field. It snaps together. Look at these little traveling clips will keep it so that you can just organize it together nice and simply. That's pretty cool, man. It just clips in. We call it the travel pole because that is it exactly. It is small enough, 19 inches, to go on a carry-on. It travels with you on an airliner. It simply pulls apart and it has these clips that will just fold in. You screw the bottom to the top and extended it even longer. The value of this is that it goes up to 9.5 feet. That's really tall. So it starts out as this little tiny 19-inch monopod extension going all the way up to 9.5 feet. Super cool, very versatile piece of equipment that's going to take you and allow you to elevate, literally elevate your game. No joke. That's how simple this thing is. I wish you could see how tall this is right now. I literally am going to hit the ceiling. That's big. Oops, I just did. Wow, you can hear the air coming out of that thing, man. That's like compression. That's so cool. You can take this with our pole adapters and actually attach it to the side of your tripod. Travels nice and light with you, and it gives you that extra like 9.5 feet, anywhere between 19 inches and 9.5 feet up on the side of your tripod with our pole adapters. Dude, that's a lot of variability. Get you above the crowd. Let's say you're in a big concert. Let's say you're out at a fair. Let's say you're doing something where you have to be up and above, but you don't have an elevated platform to get to. The travel pole is designed for that exact purpose. This isn't just for panoramic photography. The other cool thing about the travel pole is that it does have this base cap protector. What this does is it allows you to protect the threads. So if you're going to use it as a monopod, you want this on here because these threads will go into a pole rotator for the foot plate. So if you want to use this as a way of rotating and taking panoramic images from 9.5 feet in the air, or 7 feet in the air, or 6.5 feet in the air, beyond what you can reach, then this base plate will protect the threads of your travel pole. Smart feature. Super good. Next in the lineup is the Pole Series 2, coming in at just under 4 feet and extending all the way up to 19.5 feet. The photographers I think of first and foremost is real estate photographers. Why is this valuable to them? Because it gives them a broad range of perspective. It's a really excellent tool to showcase a property when photographing it. That gets them way up on a property and get them all the way around. Good visual of what is across the street, what is in the backyard. It allows you to see the roof on a first-story home and be able to see it from a bird's eye view. Okay, so let's say you're not a real estate photographer, but you are a professional photographer that needs to get an elevated perspective. You need to get to elevated spaces such as large churches or something with a big atrium, you know, like kind of a mall area where it has maybe a second story and you want to get that cool elevated inside the atrium look. The Pole Series 2 allows for you to get to those places and spaces from an elevated point that you can't get to because there's really no safe place to do it, or you're not going to put some giant clunky ladder inside of your framing. So the Pole Series 2 allows a very thin, lightweight, carbon fiber feel to get up to 19 feet, taking your images, full spherical panoramas, or even just wide-angle, multi-row images. Really, really great tool to have for the real estate photographer, or good for any photographer really, that truly wants to take their game to like a whole new height. Alright, so the Pole Series 3 really seriously gets you in the nosebleed section. Was that a bad joke? So the Pole Series 3 begins at just about 5 feet fully collapsed, all the way up to an astounding 30 foot. It will also get you into jobs that maybe you wouldn't be able to have access to. Let's say you can't fly a drone, such as a stadium, or a place with large crowds, but you need to get that high elevated shot. Fairs, carnivals, games, fireworks shows, those kind of things. The Pole Series 3 gets you at 30 feet. That gets you way above the crowd and gives you a perspective as a photographer that will give you a cut above the rest. That's gonna get you at rooftop levels to look down on things. You see, the Pole Series 3 isn't just for like a professional photographer. It allows you in all kinds of fields to get up to an elevated position and take pictures from an outside perspective looking in. This is really valuable. Let's say you're a roofer and you want to be able to showcase to your prospective clients what the roof actually looks like without just standing there with your little iPhone. You can get a Pole Series 3, shoot that thing all the way up to the roof, take your images, and then be able to show them from a bird's eye view exactly what is going on. That gets you a photograph up there to help in the building industry or the trades industry. So one thing you might be thinking about, all right, 30 foot in the air. What is that like with my rig on top of that? It's extremely stable. I personally use the Pole Series 3, and I can tell you firsthand account, it feels very balanced, very secure. Then we're gonna let the UPS truck go by and finish the recording. But we need a bloopers reel. Every time we record, no matter where I'm at, if I'm outside or I'm in this building or out in the field, it's like every plane, bird, dog, car,
Yeah, save the bloopers.
Seriously.
Your battery is really in the red.
Yeah. I love to train them all out. When talking about the Pole Series 2 and the Pole Series 3, there's one last thing that I think is really important to talk about, and that is attaching it to the side of your tripod. It adds tremendous stability. We have tripod adapters that attach to the center column of your tripod, giving it that broad base. Also, for an added level of comfort and security, we have guy wire systems to go to the top of the Pole Series 2 and 3, and those guy wires come down all the way to the leg of the tripod so that when you extend the pole upwards, it's not wiggling around, but those guy wires keep it nice and taut. And when you have that stability like that, it gives you the advantage to shoot an HDR, a bracketed image from that high elevated space where people aren't able to get just floating in the sky in the park or out in an atrium or at a high level at a tall building or real estate photography shoot. Even long exposure stuff, you have to be nice and stable when you're up that high. Those guy wire systems really make that an extremely reliable, stable, and secure setup when shooting those types of images from an elevated space. Okay, so you may be thinking, look, I'm not a professional photographer. I don't shoot real estate. This doesn't work for me. Actually, it does. Photography and taking images is all about perspective. So it doesn't matter if you're just getting started or you've been shooting imagery your entire life. Our entire Pole series gives you an added perspective that maybe you've never had before. And we at Nodal Ninja want to just gently, ever so gently, challenge you to shoot something in a brand new way. So jump online, nodalninja.com, grab a travel pole, grab a Pole Series 2, grab a Pole Series 3, grab all three of them, and elevate your perspective and change the way that you take photography. So if you love what you're seeing, if you're enjoying these videos, hit the subscribe button. It's down here, right over here. Just smash it 2019 style. Come and join the Nodal Ninja family and improve your panoramic photography today.